You've been setting rat traps for weeks now, baiting them, checking them, and finding them empty every single morning. The rats eat everything else in your house, but somehow they never touch that trap. My granddaddy almost never got skunked like that. He caught rats by the bucketful, and the secret had nothing to do with a better trap. It was about something he did for a whole week before he ever said it. A simple old trick that most folks never hear about anymore. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how he caught rat after rat in a single night, after catching nothing at all the week before. Now listen, down where I grew up, a barn full of rats wasn't a nuisance. It was money walking out the door. They ate the feed, they fouled the grain, and they chewed through anything we worked hard to store. My granddaddy figured out how to clear them out, and he never spent a dime on poison to do it. And once you understand the one thing he understood about a rat's mind, you'll wonder why nobody ever told you. Most folks buy a trap, smear some peanut butter on it, set it that same night, and figure they're done. Then they come down the next morning, sure they'll find a rat. And instead, they find the bait gone and the trap empty, or worse, not even touched. So what's going on here? A rat is a lot smarter than people give it credit for. A new object that shows up in its path overnight is a threat, and it'll go around that thing for days before it ever trusts it. That brand new trap you just set with the fresh bait you bought is the most suspicious thing in the whole room to a rat. It didn't get there by being careless, and it isn't about to start now. And the trickiest rats of all are the big brown ones, the kind most folks have living in the walls and under the porch. Those brown rats are careful by nature, and they hate squeezing into any tight, closed-up space. So a little wire cage with a door on it is just about the last place one of them wants to go. People grab a bigger trap or a stronger snap or some fancy bait off the shelf, thinking the trap itself is the problem. And that's exactly where they go wrong. The problem was never the trap. The problem is that the rat doesn't trust the trap yet. You can buy the cleverest trap ever made, but if you set it the very first night, a careful rat will just walk right around it. So how did my granddaddy get them to march right in? He did something that feels completely backwards to most folks. He let those rats eat free for a whole week first before he ever once set that trap. The whole secret is teaching the rat that this new spot is a safe, easy meal, long before it ever becomes a trap. So let's see exactly how he did it, step by step. First, set the trap where you've seen the rats run, but lock the catching part wide open so it cannot spring shut. On a snap trap, just don't set the bar. On a cage or a box trap, prop the door so it stays open no matter what. The whole point is that nothing moves, nothing snaps, and nothing scares them. It's just a free meal sitting in a safe spot. Then bait it and leave it be every single night for at least one full week. Each morning, the bait will be gone, so just put fresh bait right back without touching anything else. Don't set the trap. Don't get excited and rush it. Let those rats come and eat in peace, night after night. Now here's what's happening while you wait. The rats find that easy meal, and they keep coming back for more. They bring others along with them, and the whole group learns that this one spot is the safest, easiest food around. That suspicious new object slowly turns into a regular feeding station they trust completely. After a full week of free meals, set the trap on the same night, you'd normally just feed them. Same spot, same bait, same time of night. The only thing different now is that it actually works. The rats come back expecting another easy dinner, and they walk right in without a second thought. And the best traps for this job are the kind that reset on their own after each catch. A trap like that snaps, clears itself, and sets again, all on its own. So it keeps catching one rat after another all through the night while you sleep. So what does all of this patience actually get you? That week you spend feeding them for free is the whole reason the trap works at all. On that first night with the trap finally set, you can wake up to 7, 8, even more rats caught at once, off the very same setup that caught you nothing the week before. And it doesn't stop after that first big night either, because the trap resets itself and the rats already trust the spot. It just keeps right on working, night after night, until your barn or your house is finally cleared out for good. Those same careful rats that dodged every trap you ever set will walk right in, because by now they trust that spot completely. It works on the trap-shy ones, the clever ones, the big brown ones living under your porch, the whole lot of them at once. No poison spread around where your dog or your kids might find it, and no chemicals soaking into anything. Just a patient old trick and a little bit of bait doing all the work for you. But before you go, let me give you one more old trick that makes the week of feeding work even faster. For that first week of free meals, skip the peanut butter and bait it with whatever those rats are already stealing from you. If they're raiding your dog food, then bait it with dog food. If they're after the birdseed, then use that. A rat trusts the food it already knows far quicker than something new and strange, so it drops its guard that much sooner. So feed them first, set it second, and use the food they already love. Now I'll be straight with you. A quiet trick like this one rarely spreads far. The loud stuff is what gets passed around and watched by everybody, while the methods that actually clear a barn slip through the cracks and get forgotten. Because quiet just never did grab folks the way loud does. My granddaddy never had a bit of use for loud. He cared about what worked, and this is one of those fixes that worked every single time. Down south, the best fixes always came from outsmarting the critter, not out-gadgeting it.